I did terrible this month. I went over budget in hella categories.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane.
Like the day that I met you, the day I thought forever. Said that you love me, but that I'll laugh forever. It's cold outside, like when you walked out my life. Why you walked out my life? It's like this every time. All these days it feel like me. Heartbreak and a burn.
Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing really well. Today, I just wanted to let you guys basically follow me around for the day. I have a few things that I need to do. I'm just going to be working today, so it's just going to be like a really chill work from home vlog. I know you guys love those, so I'm bringing them back. And yeah, we're just starting the day. In my cup, I just got some apple juice from Simply Apple, and I just made myself a little sandwich. I usually just like to fold it in half or just eat it like everything on top because I only like to eat one slice of bread because I'm trying to watch these carbs and these calories because I'm trying to lose. So yeah, just got back from the gym and I'm starving, so I'm about to tear the sandwich up. I have a few things that I need to do today for work. I need to process an account, so I will need to do some balancing on it, and I have like a few meetings that I have to run. And what else do I have to do today? Oh, I do have an interview scheduled. Let me take a bite. I always like to put like sausage, an egg white patty, and just a piece of bread. It's just full, tasty, with some strawberry jelly. Just so good. Okay, so like I was saying, I do have an interview today. This recruiter had reached out to me on LinkedIn just to apply or to talk about their company and what her client was looking for. And basically it's the same position that I'm doing now, but they're paying so much more. So that is why I am entertaining this interview. Obviously I already have a job. I already love my job. I'm not pressed to move anywhere, but in these times with inflation and everything, like cash is king. And if someone is offering like not even just like a couple thousand more, like it's like a good maybe 15, 20 more, then I'm gonna have to at least do the interview, see if I like it, see if I like the company, and you know, just see if everything works out, because like I said, cash is king. And like I was saying in my other videos, like my other trying to get into the tech industry videos, once you're in, you can move around, because these companies and recruiters are looking for people nowadays. So whether that's in your current company or moving around to a different company, once you're in the industry, it's so much easier to just move around to any position that you want. So that is why I stress that, and a lot of people were arguing with me in the comments on one of those videos, talking about how they can't move around in the tech industry if they start in sales or whatever. But it's totally possible. I didn't start in sales, and I don't plan on going to sales, but if I wanted to move around to sales, I definitely could, and vice versa. So yeah, I'm gonna entertain this interview. I'm going to practice and look up some stuff like a couple to a few hours before the interview, just so it can be like more relaxed. Hopefully the company is like giving me like a relaxed type of vibe, because that's how my company is, and I'm not really looking to change that. But the thing is, they're paying more for the exact same job that I currently do. So, and I like my job, so I would be interested in at least having a conversation. So that's what I'm gonna do later today, and that is at 2 o'clock. So I'm gonna get ready for that. Yeah, then I'm just gonna like cook and stuff. I probably need to go get a few more groceries, but I'm really not trying to go to the grocery store. I always end up spending hella money. That's kind of my day. So I'm just gonna finish this sandwich, and then I will talk to you guys in a little bit. I just threw this oversized shirt on over my little romper that I had because I want to look a little more professional, because I'm going to be doing the Zoom interview in a couple hours. I'm just going to go downstairs and prepare as much as I can for this interview. Maybe like an hour or two, I don't know. This is just what I have on, just to make myself look a little more professional. So this is how I'll look on Zoom. Very professional, but this is how we look in real life. So yeah, I got my stuff here. I'm about to go down and take some notes, get ready for some questions, write some questions down that I have, so I can go ahead and get this out of the way, and then we'll see how it goes, and I'll give you guys an update later on. When I'm about to start, so I decided to turn on the camera so I can like calm myself down a little bit. So I'm just gonna take some deep breaths, and then I'm gonna log into this interview. It's okay. If anything, you still have a job. If anything, you still have a job. Deep breaths. We got this. I will let you guys know how it goes. I'm about to hop on because it is in 5 minutes, and then it's go time. So I'll let you guys know how it goes. All right, you guys, so I just finished the interview. I'm about to step outside because Layla kept running into the freaking door while I was on my interview trying to go outside. But yeah, I don't know how that went. I'm like, I don't know if I'm rusty, but she seemed a little bit disinterested in everything that I had to say, so I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm still gonna send my follow-up, but yeah, I guess I'm just gonna be using these as practice in case anything comes up, or if I want to move around in my current role or current company. But yeah, I don't really know how that went. I'm kind of nervous because she kind of ended ended the meeting pretty early. But it was like really simple. She just asked me like super simple questions. I thought I answered them well, but I don't know, she didn't seem that interested in what I had to say. So yeah, I don't know, like based on her energy, I don't even know if the company is a good fit, because the people at my company and current position are high energy, and they just seem like really enthusiastic about the role, and I didn't really get that from her. So we'll see how everything turns out. I'll send my follow-up email probably later this afternoon. So yeah, that's just an update. I don't know how it's gonna go, but again, this was just practice and just keeping your options open. You guys have the floor and the availability to move around to whatever you see fit. It's an employees market right now, so take advantage, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, you guys, so I just logged off of work. I am super hungry, so I thought it was a good idea to make a HelloFresh meal. I haven't had HelloFresh in like a year or two now. I'm interested to try out their salmon and lemon beurre blanc sauce. This is what it looks like. It looks really good. So I'm gonna get to cooking. Yeah, we're gonna try this out. Let's see what everything is coming with. This is the package. Greens, avocado, chives, lemon, orange, lots of mini potatoes, sauce, and I'm guessing this is the shallot, walnuts, and white wine vinegar. So it comes with everything you need. Everything is going to be used in this meal. Shouldn't have anything left over, so there should be no waste at all. So we're gonna start. We're just going to prep the food and then start cooking. I'm super hungry. Here's the salmon here too.
Living for weekends, wishing I could take a break from this world. Running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free. I wanna be free. Finally.
Guys, it is the next day. Before I get started with everything that I am doing for work today, I got lemon water in this cup, and I am just going over my budget for May. I did terrible this month. I went over budget in hella categories, so I'm just gonna share that with you. There is a lot of red. There's a lot of red sections on my budget for me going over budget in a lot of categories. So I really need to tighten up and do better, so I can just end up saving more money and paying off my debt as I want to. So I'm just gonna go through everything really quick. Again, I use the Every Dollar Budget by Dave Ramsey, and that is the one that helps me keep on track. And actually, like, putting in my expenses in this really helps and makes me be like, ooh, why the fuck did I spend all that money? We're just gonna go through it, see what I spent, see my mistakes, and then plan for June, so I'll have a better idea of where everything is going. So let's get into it. All right, you guys, I hope you can see this. I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit. So moving down to savings, I have my emergency fund here, which I wanted to $500. I wanted to save $500 and put it in my emergency fund. So I'm leaving that there. Then I'm also working on getting a new car. I did have the name of my car here just as extra motivation, but I changed it because I want to be a surprise for a future video. So I'm saving currently for a car, This year or this month I planned on saving $688. Don't ask me why I saved that specific amount, but that is what it was. I started it at $609 and then I planned the $688, which I'm saving. And then my new balance is $1,297. That's the total amount that I'll have, and I'm trying to save $5,000 for my down payment. So that is for that. All right, moving on to the housing category. I didn't spend any money. I didn't plan to spend any money, and I didn't spend any money on my phone because I pay that bill quarterly, and so I didn't have to spend any money on a phone bill this month. I plan to spend $400 to give my mom for like some extra help and utilities because I just live here basically for free, so I just help her out by giving her like $400 or something. And I did not give her anything because we ended up leaving and had some other expenses. So I'm just going to put housing assistance here because rent is a little bit much, you know. I don't want to think of it as rent. That is the whole reason I moved here, so I don't have to pay rent. So housing assistance, I planned on giving my mom $400. That actually did not happen this month because she told me to save it for next month because we just had a lot going on this month and I had some extra expenses. So I planned on saving $400 and it still remains there because I did not spend it at all. And then I planned on spending $96.75 on my storage unit, which is where all of my stuff is from when I moved here. And I did spend that money, so that has been gone and there is $0 remaining there. For gas, I don't think I spent that much money, honestly. For gas, I only spent $22 this month and I planned on like $80. Yeah, and I don't have a car note yet, so I just leave that at $0. For groceries, I felt like I spent so much money, but apparently I didn't grocery shop this month other than buying HelloFresh. So my grocery budget was at $300 and I still have $111 left. At the time of me filming this video, it is May 18th. On May 20th, it's going to be like another $71 taken out for my next week HelloFresh. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it out now because I'm probably not going to come back and edit this. So that leaves me at $40, which I could go to the grocery store and get like little snacks and stuff. And restaurants, this is the first place I went over budget, as you can see. I spent $156.96 over budget. My budget was $200 and I spent $356.96. And if we can go in here and see why that amount was spent, it is because of DoorDash, Uber Eats, other restaurants. I paid for me and my mom's meal here. There was a $62 charge here. I spent this for me and my dad, so I treated both of my parents for dinner this month. So I bought 2 meals. For miscellaneous category, I planned to spend $200. I ended up going over budget by $6.94. So this is where I was over budget. I spent $177. I spent $177, $14.30, and $15.64. I can't tell you exactly what I spent that money on. I know the last 2 is for Walgreens because I had to go for like period supplies and stuff, and I think I went for snacks the other time. So the $177 though, I have to go back and see like what exactly I spent that money on because I really don't know. I need to put my notes in my notes section for everything, but I just didn't this time. I just put the numbers in. But anyways, I went over $6 in this category. In my self-care category, it looks like I planned $300 and I went over by $33.81. So these are the transactions. I spent $160. This one I know is for a family trip we're taking in June, so this was a deposit. This $163 though, I don't know what that is, and this $10.81 I don't know what that is either. So I'm just gonna have to go back and put in my notes and see exactly what that money was spent on. Gym membership was fine. That was expected, $69. And that's for full access to a 24-hour gym plus 2 classes a week. I do my classes with my trainer. I can go with him more than twice a week too if I choose to, but I usually just use him 2 to 3 times a week, and my membership is technically only for 2 days. He just lets me do as many days as I want, so that's nice. I get free like training with my membership, so that's good. And it has been helping me be consistent in the gym, so it's definitely worth it. And then going out, as you can see, I didn't plan for going out this month. I don't know why I forgot to put this in my budget, but I didn't plan anything, but I ended up spending $151.82 going out. And this is just like for Cinco de Mayo, and I went to a paint and sip this month and just like doing stuff with my new friends out here. So I spent $150 for going out, which I don't think is that bad. For a whole month, I don't think that's that bad. Next, I have a category that I didn't plan on needing, but I ended up putting it in here anyway, just last minute, because I know I've been doing like Cash Apps and Zelles for everybody who I need to send money to if we're like going out and doing things, or if they're sending me money. So I spent $47 on sending people like Cash App, Zelle, or PayPal transactions. So that was that. I just didn't plan for it, so I'll definitely plan for that for next month. This month, for car insurance, I plan on spending about $102. It has $166 here because that is going to be my balance starting next month. I had to switch my car insurance out here because I had Chicago car insurance. So I had to switch to a new company because the rates were too high with the previous company. So I only spent $46.52 because I ended up canceling my car insurance with the previous company. So that was my remaining balance with them. And then I paid the $42.04 for pet insurance, which I pay every single month. Okay, for my credit card balance, I'm really, really ashamed of this category because this is my current balance right now. It was starting at $84.99 this month, and I paid off $922.83. So my new balance is now $75.76.17. So yeah, I paid 3 payments of $300, $322.83, and another $300. So I paid all of those, and that is my remaining balance. Cannot wait to pay this off. Like, I'm so excited. One of my cards was paid off this month. That was the $322.83. So that card is now paid off, and I'm just working on the other 2. Last couple items here. I didn't plan on traveling, so I didn't plan any travel budget or save any money for travel or spend any money in this category. So that remains at 0. And then for the pet category, I just paid for Layla's groom, which is super expensive. It was her first groom out here. I actually didn't like the company that I used, so I ended up overpaying for one. They charge nickel and dime you for every little thing, and I heard her screaming and crying in the back, so I won't be going back there, but I spent $97.20 there, which is the most I ever spent at grooming. Layla's a small dog. Her groom should not be more than $60, so I will be finding somewhere else. For supplies, I planned on spending $50 for like food and stuff because that is how much I've been spending in the past, because Layla has been eating like super like bougie food, but I've been giving her Purina Pro Plan dry food now, and she has been absolutely loving it. So that is that. And we didn't have any vet expenses this month, so that remains at 0. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. All right, you guys, so yeah, as you can see, I haven't been the best with money this month or like this year pretty much. I have been trying to do better with saving, putting savings first and then paying off debt second, because I just compiled so much consumer debt over the time, so I'm just trying to like pay all of that off by the end of the year and then get my car by the end of the year or next year. I don't want the value of my car to keep decreasing because I do want to trade it in and get that trade-in value. So I did find out what the car's value is, and I want to use that on my next car, which I already know what I want to get. So I want to get that probably later on this year and then just save up my down payment so I can go ahead and get rid of like over $10,000 off the car, like probably $15 worth off the car if I save or if I trade it in plus use that $5,000 down payment. So yeah, that is the plan. So that's the plan. And then the rest of my debt, I'm just trying to pay off both of my credit cards, and then we'll work on the loan later. But the loan I'm not really too concerned about. But I just want to get the 2 credit cards out the way, and that's basically it, and save up my down payment for my car. So yeah, that are the 2 main goals. But yeah, as you can see, I definitely went over budget in a lot of categories this month. Restaurants was pretty bad. I went over in going out just because I didn't plan for it. If I planned for it, then I probably could have saved a lot more money, but I did not plan for it, so I ended up overspending. And then I didn't plan for my transactions like Cash App and PayPal and everything. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this portion of the video. If you want to see more budgeting videos, or if you want to see how I plan for June, stay tuned to the next video when I do my June reset, so we can get right for next month. Just be like more focused on getting these goals, knocking these goals, because these are the things that I really want. So I am excited to go ahead and move forward with everything. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. It helps me out so much. And leave a comment down below if you want to see more videos like this, or what you want to see in the future from me. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Know it's all love.